should introduce myself. My name is Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure. The task I have in mind will require a great deal of stealth and no small amount of courage. The ring has awoken. It's heard its master's call. What if I were to help you reclaim it? Take back your homeland. Destroy the dragon and take back the lonely hunt. The enemy is preparing for war. We've been blind. In our blindness, the enemy has returned.
The path that you have set him on can only lead to death.
There is only one Lord that will be. One ring to rule them all.
As Gandalf the Grey. And white, I guess. In search of the Elden Ring, I want you to witness the beginning of my story. Before I was a powerful wizard, with just a staff and 2 spells by my side. After waking up in a strange cave, knew I shouldn't have drank that weird looking potion last night, I decided to follow the path to see what lied ahead. Of course, this was when I was optimistic, because before I knew it, without even setting my eyes upon the lands between, I encountered the hardest boss in FromSoft history, the Soldier of Godric. Really out here doing God's work. The world wasn't quite ready for this menace to be released just yet. Anyway, before hitting these bosses with a legendary, I want to grab myself a weapon. Gandalf usually rocks the forehammer, also known as the beater, as my wife likes to call it. Which is a pretty badass half sword. Now, by combining this with a knowledge of fire magic being one of Gandalf's strongest feats, there was only one sword fitting of a legendary wizard, that being the Sword of Night and Flame. But before that, to acquire the stats to wield the thing in the first place, I used Gandalf's big brain to cheese the Knight's Cavalry. Wait! I forgot to use the pickle foot, you stupid motherfucker! Picked up the golden vow Ash of War, which we seem to do every video, and grabbed Alexander's Jarshad to complete the base of this build. Don't worry, all the OP spells will come later on. Finally, after picking up the sword and grabbing 4 Somber Stones from EG, we can demonstrate its power on our good friend
Margit the Fell.
Alright, this used to be the best weapon in the game, so... and that's why. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. And now we know why it got nerfed. I remember early doors Elden Ring. I'm talking like first month or so of release. The second people got their hands on this sword, oh boy, it was fucked. Even after nerf, it's good. But back then, pretty confident you could 2 to 3 shot every boss in the game. Ow. So yeah, still good, but I see why they had to shut it down. Anyways, GG's, Margit. I know we might not seem like Gandalf just yet, but trust me, we're about to turn Elden Ring upside down with this build. And a step towards doing that was changing our drip, because let's be real, we look fucking homeless, boys. To do that, I was going to need to travel back to Volcano Manor and defeat Loretta. This might sound out of pocket, but why is the horse so stacked? God damn! Thing is packing heat. Stellar Blade devs be like,
That'll do.
Sir, do you know it is illegal to walk around with that much gear?
you know the brain rot's starting to get to me because that's the first time I've ever noticed that. Anyway, if you don't know by now, the armor set I'm going for is Ranni's, which is locked behind Renna's Rise. Now, normally you'd have to beat Renala and finish a good portion of Ranni's questline to unlock this, but we're no chumps, so I found my own way of getting it done. Oh? But we're no chumps, so I found my own way of getting it done. God damn it. Yes!
Fucking brilliant!
I kid you not. It would have been quicker to just do the quest line, but we made it.
Who's laughing now?
That is a very difficult skip, but we have what we came for, baby. Now we might look apart, but I was still missing the final piece. Something that completes every great wizard. Of course, I'm talking about the cool pointy hat. However, that is a privilege that is earned, given by a fellow sorcerer named Roger.
Ah, nice to meet you.
By defeating Godric the Golden.
Well, lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel!
My guy drops one of the hardest speeches of all time just to get trapped in a corner. Alright, buddy. Hey, here he comes. Glad you've woken up, Godric. Welcome to the fight. I'm not sure if it even matters, because magic is, well, in Fortnite terms, for all of you new Elden Ring players, a mythic fucking scar. With Godric the Golden dead, I returned to the Round Table Hold, where my reward awaited.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
And there she is. That's what we were looking for. Well, that looks
Fucking dreadful.
I'll be completely honest, this looked a lot better in my head. I mean, from above it looks okay, I guess. We'll come back to that. As for right now, I want to focus on entering the Volcano Manor.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand.
Boring. After accepting Roya's request by kindly asking this tarnish for her necklace back, I'm awarded with an invitation to the Volcano Manor. Now, since this was going to take quite a bit of travelling, I decided to upgrade my spells, as the enemies were about to take a massive jump in difficulty.
Brother, what's that?
The best example of this is the Falling Star Beast, who stood atop the mountain as a guardian of the Volcano Manor. Are you ready, boys? I've been cooking.
Move! Move! Fuck!
Alright, let me show you I've actually been cooking. You see, last time we forgot Torrent, rookie mistake. The key to a successful start to this fight is the horse. I mean, look how much easier this is. But there is another reason as to why Gandalf would do so well in Elden Ring. Yeah, the AI does not understand magic. I don't know why, but they're pretty chill when it comes to spamming spells.
And he stands there, unfazed.
But when they do break the mold and start attacking, it's a long day. This is prime example. We done goofed. Like, how do I dodge this move? It is insane. Oh god. Ow. Please don't do this to me. I'm on a blue fuck. Not like this. No, we were so close. Wait. Yes, never mind. Now that pest control was out the way, I could enter the Volcano Manor. Or as Minecraft YouTubers would say, a small build they whipped up off camera.
So now guys, I'm going to be doing a little bit of mining and oops guys, I just got full netherite armor off camera.
The main purpose of this place is to fight Rykard.
Together we will devour the very god.
And we'll do that later. But right now, I was here for another reason, to unlock the Magma Shot and Gelma's Fury spells. However, that doesn't come free. It comes at the price of joining the Volcano Manor and becoming a bounty hunter.
Read the letter left for you. That is the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact. You will be compensated once the deed is done. Good luck.
Our first target was Istvan back in Limgrave, who didn't pose much of a threat. For this, I was rewarded the Magma Shot. The next contract, however, was all the way in the Leyndell capital. So by blasting my way through the Draconic Tree Sentinel and making my way through the city, I arrived at my next opponent. By doing this, I unlocked yet another wizard hat, looking like it came straight out of Ohio. And returned to the Volcano Manor once again to collect my reward. With this, I was ready to face Morgott.
Graceless, tarnished.
What is thy business with these thrones?
Oh my god! Look at me just erupt all over Morgott. I'm oozing. I just couldn't edge any longer. My streak. You know what they say, all good things must come to an end. I'm sorry, bro. And that is the sole reason I spent all that time getting the Gelma's Fury spell. Was it worth it? You're goddamn right it was. And down he goes on the very first try. Would you look at that? Before getting into the truly broken intelligence builds that no boss was getting past, there were a couple more spells I wanted to try. As I was heading to the snowy mountaintops next, it only felt fitting to add an icy aura around us. To do that, I picked up the Zamor Ice Storm, Glintstone Ice Crag, and Freezing Mist. Now, I have no idea if any of these spells are good or not. But I do want to try them now because after we get the Comet and Meteorite spells, we're basically God. And since we're trying new spells, I decided to call upon some old friends to face Radahn.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander.
But I'll tell you who doesn't wander. Me and the Fellowship, baby. We're back. Go, my hobbits. Free the General from his misery. I will assist you from afar. Oh my god, Frostbite hits hard. Our mission is to get him before he reaches second phase. Sick 'em, boys. And there he goes. You lucky bastard. I mean, once he lands, it's basically GG, so pretty easy fight. This new spell is, pretty cracked. Speaking of cracked, that's exactly what happens to the shackle of our next foe. Good attempt, boys. We'll get him next time. Alright, let's get it. Fire versus ice. Knowing any other scenario I'd be screwed, but this is Elden Ring, where status effects are literally everything. There you go, look at that damage. You love to see it. I used to hate this fight, but it just gets easier and easier every time, so it's growing on me. Still a terrible second phase though. Oh my god, he's out of his league. Bro thought he could step to Gandalf. He's out of his goddamn mind. Magic really is the easy mode of Elden Ring. And once again, a nice and easy hitless fire giant.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
Now that I was in Farum, it was time to show the infamous...
You shall not pass!
Well, my rendition of it anyway. A powerful spell that stops everything in its path. The Meteorite of Estelle. By combining this with a cerulean hidden tear that gives me infinite FP for a couple of seconds, I rewound time to face the Dragonlord, Placidusax. Just like you should rewind the video and press that subscribe button. I mean, it's free. Why not, right?
I am certain to the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. Dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Ulun, go back to the shadow. You shall not pass!
And that is how you do it. Get absolutely rolled. And as I was on a roll, I decided to fight Malekith next.
Oh, death. Become my blade once more.
Which went... well, I'll just let you see for yourself. I picked up the carrion sword spells for the extra damage, and with that in mind, just watch how quick we can go through this fight. Yep, a what? 15-second phase 2 Malekith fight? I think I've peaked, because to top that is gonna be one hell of a challenge. Remember earlier when I said we'd fight Rykard? Well, I think it's about that time. And for how much of a successful run this has been, this was definitely the dark horse. Especially with a health bar that low. God damn, that move's annoying. Oh boy, this might be a long one. Rykard, please, have mercy on me. I can't even see what's going on. Aww. I didn't want to have to do this, but you've left me no choice. Thank you. And let round 2 begin. On God, who puts a fucking pillar there, man? Guys, I'm folding. I originally banned the Serpent Hunter, but I cannot for the life of me beat this guy with my stamina bar this low. Even Comet isn't enough, which is crazy. 19k damage and I'm just tickling bro's feet. I mean, we at least got through phase 1 and did some damage in phase 2. Right? Right? God damn it. It's really that easy with the sword? Why did I spend the last hour trying to do this the hard way? Oh. So in that mess of a fight, I glossed over it pretty quickly, but I picked up the Comet Azure spell. Now, I made sure to specifically save this one for endgame. Why, you ask? Well, this is Morg, an endgame boss.
To the birthplace of our dynasty.
And this is what the Comet does to our endgame boss. And I wasn't done there. Next up was Godfrey, the penultimate boss, who shared the same fate. A 3-second phase 1. It feels like I'm using forbidden magic. Godfrey officially got lost in the sauce. Finally, after this long journey, I was ready to face the last boss of Elden Ring, Radahn and the Worm of Sauron. By channeling all of my mana, I made light work of the first four. And put my all into my one final spell versus the Elden Beast. You lucky goddamn worm. Get back here. Okay, maybe it took me more than just the one spell. And there we have it. That's the story of how I obtained the Elden Ring and solidified myself as the most powerful wizard.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.